Hi, welcome to episode 5 of the Good Sect. I'm Icon and we will have some fun with our new sect today. There's still plenty of work to do. We have Ruzong on his cultivation level of a core shaper at least now. We also have a somewhat functionable cultivation room here. We got plenty of rooms to work with. The only thing we're lacking still seems to be flooring, but let's fix that right away. And beyond that, I really am looking forward to hire or initiate my first second disciple. Yeah. Oh man, sometimes my head does words that don't make too much sense, but I am okay with that. Now, wood offcuts. Let's fetch a few more of those because we seem to need them. Also, I start to realize that my storage area is a little bit overfilled, and sadly, Duangganji is not really progressing that fast, even though she's already on working hard configuration. But we'll do that. All right, we won't be going for that. So the spiritual beast is this time on that side of the map. Okay, I didn't expect that. Anywho, then I don't need to be that careful around that area. It's also good. So there's spirit wood trees growing everywhere, which is really good. I probably want to initiate a fire cultivator next. That would be a good thing. Simply because fire cultivators can utilize wood elemental chi suppliers, and guess what? We are living in a icy forest, which yields spirit wood to no end. It's a good way to gather that stuff. But beyond that, we really need more disciples. That's for sure. We also are at the point where I'm able to transcribe lots and lots of laws, but honestly, I'm not that much down for this project. Last episode, we also gathered the primordial symbols law, so we can go for more different talismans today. But before I do anything else, let's unlock the area of our friends here nearby at Mount Shu. Okay. Now, there's one thing I want to do, and that's transcribing. Oh, do I need to transcribe that? Or did I already do? So, no, yeah, I did that already. So I want to learn the Departing Shadow Talisman right away. Obvious reasons. We're also going to increase the max chi of our friend here. It's always good. These other talismans, they're not that important. Spiritual Breath Chant is a cool technique as well. It just gives you the ability to breathe in the chi of an environment. And that means you have a means of sitting down somewhere and breathing in chi. It's really good. Oh, there's an old box to be opened. I wonder when they will finally adopt the doggo. I assigned them to, but somehow nobody really felt like that was his job. Alright, so a little bit more of the chi. Artifact battle power is really a little bit... Let's not talk about that further, and let's see. What kind of adventure is the most important next? We definitely want another agency there, but I'm simply not there yet. I'll be able to gather up this guy as soon as her foundation is completed. So let's see what our friends here have for sale. Tell you what, we're going to unlock now all the other trade areas. It's really good to do that. Earthly pill. So you'll be able to see what kind of items they have for sale. Even though Pitfall and 100 Insects are evil, we shouldn't be trading with them. Beast Blood, for example, is a really good and valuable resource, but most of the time completely unnecessary to buy that stuff. It's so easy to farm. So, Cat Soul Gem, I've never seen that before. Consuming it will grant an extra sub-spirit. Fancy. It only costs 1,000, but 1 connection. Connection is a odd resource you can gather by doing favors for the sects, and since we're the Good Sect, we're going to work on those connections. Divine Bones. Alright. Items. Alright. In case if you're wondering... Wait a sec. Into one of your sub-spirits. That's a sub-spirit plus... that's a artifact wield plus. So right now I'm looking for another source of a foundation pill. Or a forming pill? I think it was called forming pill. I highly doubt that I see a sect that has one, or even worse, that I'm able to pay for it. But at the same time, I feel like it is a good idea to check out where things can be gathered or not. But looks like nobody is featuring the items I crave for. That's exactly what I expected. Alright. Then I'm going to send Ruzong for a few adventures as soon as he has drawn the Departing Shadow Talisman. Now I finally know what was a whole side on the backside of my mind, and I just couldn't put the finger quite on it. Now, since I'm now able to do the Departing Shadow Talisman, let's do that right away. This is a really good talisman because it increases our adventuring travel time even more, and therefore, let's check it out. We now got 72% here and another 120% here. So long story short, his adventuring time is massively reduced. Oh man. All these good locations have still to be explored. There's this marker down here which marks how much exploration has been done already in that area. And the more exploration you do in an area, the more localities you unlock, and there you can gather new materials. Long story short. But for now, I guess we have to wait until our next disciple is ready. I probably should be just recruiting more people, but I don't want to have quantity over quality at this point. And since we're the Good Sect, we're going to have more people in the sect that I don't want to have in the near future than I possibly can find usage for. Another immortal friend. My god. Good thing that I have... Oh, wait a sec, that's Busong. Busong is one of the people I hired the last episode. So let's send Duangan Chi there. Say, are you a social person? No, you're not. Gong Dai is our social butterfly. Okay. So... Traces of an old friend. Well, I must say I was a little bit ahead of that. I already acquired these books. This is a hint for you to go for the... what's it called again? The formation books on Mount Coppertomb, which I acquired last episode. I think it was last episode. Welcome, Buzong. Another pair of hands is very, very welcome here. So, no mining, no farming, no building. Everything else, though. Another passionate crafter. That's good. I like crafters. Let's put those crafters to work, shall we? I mean... marble, jade. Let's produce a few more jade blocks, like 20 of them. Also, I want to smelter down the metals I got. I got lots of iron ore, just to get started here a little bit with the production lines. If I have that much manpower available to work with, I'd rather use it. Oh man, the tool shortage again. It's hard to imagine, but we are obviously suffering from a shortage of tools. Wait a sec, is he now at the... Oh yeah, I just wanted to check out half a day. Wanted to know. Okay, then we're going to build, produce yet another timber axe. Fine. Fine. Now, with these things all set up, I really noticed that I need a bigger storage area. So how to do that? I could just expand this building here into that direction. Let's do this. I don't want to make things too narrow here, because I don't like narrow hallways in the sect. But at the same time, I really feel like we need that. So let's do this like that. And I'll just demolish that piece of wall. Bang. Put down a few more floorboards here. So we could either do another door, but I don't want that. Doors are bad for your chi, you know, your feng shui. So instead, we're going to do the storage area thingy and just expand it by doing so into this vicinity here. So now this is one big storage area. It looks a little bit weird. What? Iron wall? Hell no. So first off, cancel whatever is on here and demolish whatever is here. Just thought that was like the wrong color. Alright. Whatever. Good thing that I noticed before it was finished. There we go. Once my sect got stronger fighters, we're also going to take on the evil sect fellas. But not yet. One thing at a time, one thing at a time. So I'm just waiting for the necessary extra influence, and let's see. Is there anybody in my sect I want to send off for another, for a position as an abbot? Well, not really. Zhu Wu, Desolation Yarn. Desolation Yarn? Seriously? Okay. No further questions. Now, after Ruzong's next adventure, I'll be sending him away somewhere else. Also, let's place down some exploration marks here. I really want to uncover my neighborhood a little bit more thoroughly. There we go. Ruzong's just coming back home, isn't he? Alright. Then we're going to drop the adventure mode. And let's see. Traces of an old friend. Yeah, let's camp one... Oh, well, I don't want to camp at Mount Coppertomb at this point. Let's rather go to Alchemist's Peak. No, that's not a good point either. Yeah, whatever. We did pay Mount Full Moon a visit. Let's go over to Nanping Village and see if we can't find some more disciples there. Because I really need better abbots. Or much more abbots. That's actually what I'm missing right now the most. Alright. So with these extra materials all set up, let's see, I got the sewing table, I got the loom, but I don't have a forge yet. So we got the forge made out of marble. Marble and steel, they like each other. our iron much more. So we're going to build our smithy like that. I want to move that thing a little bit more. Yeah, well, we're going to move it later. Or do we? Yeah. I mentioned not liking cramped environments too much, but it ain't that cramped. Let's create ourselves some timber again. And I want the forge. So since this is an iron environment... Oh, wait a sec, I should have built not iron walls. I should build... Or wait a sec, it's fire? Is a forge fire too? Oh well, we'll find out. One thing I do know, it's not going to be super horrible if I do it like that. There we go. Since there is a little bit of metal in my sect right now, I want to use that. I'm waiting for Ruzong now until he has triggered an adventure at this village before I enter it. There we go. Let's see, is there any offcut out of the other materials here? Marble. Yeah, that's good enough. Definitely good enough. We're lacking a few marble blocks, but that's something that can be fixed. Yao guy cultivators. Well, why didn't anybody adopt the doggo yet? Dang, that's annoying. Alright, we'll have to put down a few exploration marks. Now... we're going to send Jing, Qi, and Zong over to our enemies. Just like the last time, I'm just waiting for them to engage their attack before I engage them. There we go. That's not looking good. Where are the other folks? Wait a sec. Wuzong just smacked them down alone? Holy moly, what a beast. Okay. That came quite unexpected. He fell... He felled alone to Yao Guy. Sick. And we fully healed him as well. No, the thigh muscles. The thigh muscles. Looks like we're also not able to... Oh, somebody healed him. Good. You can't control that manually, sadly, so you'll have to wait until things just happen. Alright. Still waiting for Qi to make finally her... to finish her foundation thing. Ah, the doggo! Finally the doggo. No, you don't attack outer disciples. Welcome to the sect, my friend. So, they weren't able to adopt him because... Practice core, you do. Because we weren't seeing him. That came quite unexpected. Alright. Let's, remove the last few black splotches on the map. Oh, look there, we got another giant ginkgo. Cool. I like those. Yo, Ruzong, you should be experiencing some kind of collection event already. You're going to eat this tiger meat, yeah man, you do. So, defending the sect is now a lot less dangerous, difficult, whatever you want to call it. Oh, I just realized. Gall. Gall is a very effective way of increasing your... Alright, I'm done with that. He's already... No, I'm not done with that. He's already camping 2 days there, and there's no adventure happening. Dang. Good thing that I'm not in any hurry, but... So... Let's take down the bull with the doggy. The dog is insanely strong compared to other units. What are you holding right there, friend? Ah, furs. Too bad. Already had my hopes high for something else. So, wait a sec. I want those made out of wood and not out of marble. You fools. Okay. Later, we won't be needing the storage areas that much anymore. Only for certain items. But right now, we're still very, very reliant on those. Alright. So, I'm giving up. We're just going to enter this village now and hire people, because they have to walk to our sect anyways, so... I really expected that adventure to trigger earlier. Or did I click it just away and derp it out? I can't remember, though. So, we've already been here, so that's a little bit less of a big selection of people here. That's already a cultivator. I'm not that picky right now, anyways. Although, wow, what a beast. That's a good person. Ah, well, that's exactly the kind of person I want to have as an abbot. Spirit stone, but only one. Anywho, that's exactly the couple I want. That one guy we're going to invite and keep, and the other guy will be ideal as fresh abbot material. Alright. Let's see if I can't acquire anything else from this place. Look at that, they got the meats back. Now then. For now, I'm fine with that. I won't be doing that again. I just realized that I was totally wasting my time, or Ruzong's time there, because we were gathering so much more stuff there directly than the compared to the yields of the adventure, the possible yields of the adventure. There's no comparison. No comparison at all. Alrighty, so Ruzong is back home, and since he's a little bit bored, I'll send him further adventuring to Mount Shu. The thing is, Mount Shu can unlock one of the most powerful chi boosters. Wait a sec. My dog wants to... do what? Attack clothing. No. No, 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 no. Raw meat, yes. Organize, yes. Interesting. I'll use skills on the alley with the lowest chi. Lowest percentage of chi, highest chi, random ally. It's a very variable thing. Let's do these randomly, because I really don't know what would be the best course of action here. Feel free to drop me some comments below what you think would be a good course of action there, because I very much struggle with deciding on that. Alright. I love how this place comes together now. Doggo is hesitating. You want to defecate in beds. No thanks, dude. That dog. Let me poop into the beds. Okay. Now, I want to take down more of these wild animals. Oh, never mind. So, the good news now is I'll just gonna be sending the doggo after these enemies. Whenever they show up, the dog will just take care of them. And also we should be slowly considering a judgment room for the evil guys. I mean, we won't be able to build a Hellgate here, in case you're wondering what the heck a Hellgate should be. It's an evil process of gathering a certain resource. Defecate on plants? Yes, you do, please. That's a good way of fertilizing them. There's two ways to gather Anguish Soul Gems. Anguish Soul Gems are materials you need later in the game a lot for refining purposes. And therefore, wait a sec. Therefore, we need to create an income of those. You can't simply recruit people to join your sect and then put them into a room where they will die. And that's because you're doing that with the sect gate building. That's why we call it a Hellgate. You just basically build a sect gate in a room which is absolutely deadly for mortals, and that way you just invite them to your sect, and when they die they drop a Anguish Soul Gem because they really didn't enjoy their last moments. And this way you're able to gather lots and lots of Anguish Soul Gems. But we won't be doing that because we're the good guys this time, and there's finally the snake gall I was waiting for. Check out the foundation gain. Bang. 1,000. Oh no, 2,000 even. And that's why I start to hunt down all the animals with my doggo, because wild animals tend to drop these galls, and they are a quick way of increasing your foundation. Chi is under attack. Okay. Butcher that buddy. So, alright, we're getting there. I'm just hoping to acquire some items to speed up Chi's cultivation process, foundation process. Because while I don't plan on doing it as fast as possible, I definitely want to be faster than I was the last time. Evil sect people are up to something at Nanping Village. I don't feel well about this. Now, I don't know if there's anything like Bunny Gal. I highly doubt it. So far, I've only found these gall items from animals that had some sort of danger value. Bulls, tigers, snakes. They all share some sort of lethality. Also, they can be all transformed into Yaogai. I don't know if that's there's a connection. So, two young gentlemen were fighting over a woman. Well, then let's try to solve this charismatic. I got no clue if that's the right course of action, but we're going to try out. These charity events are among the most difficult for me to keep track of. How they work, I mean. So. And even if we're not gathering any animal parts here, I still do gather a lot of food and furs, which are all on their own really valuable. They just wanted to kidnap the girl. Okay, I need to attack them the next time, I guess. I often eat feces. What? Yeah, you do you. I have no clue if that's a good thing to allow your dog or not, but I do know that we don't really have any usage for that stuff. So, I'm fine with that. I'm just fine with that. Alrighty. Let's see. Ugh. Gemspring Cave. Me so lucky. So we discovered the Gemspring Cave just at the first attempt. You can gather earth fluxes there, which are extremely good Chi boosters, and I consider myself very, very lucky. And I should, because it is very, very lucky. So I can now drop my attempts of scouting Mount Shu for now, because we discovered that one area I was looking for, so we're fine. Also with the dog now, I am very much able to start farming demon beasts, so that's also a thing, which brings me to the point that I want to transcribe laws. Since Ruzong is a follower of the chariot law, I don't want to transcribe that first. Rather, well, let's see. I need something which increases my fighting power. Let's check it out. Wait a sec. Not the right button. Lianjin, is that... That was my my new abbot. Very good. He wants to butcher animals. I totally agree with that. Alright. Lianjin will be sent into the City of Abundance right away, because this is going to be our second big agency. It's going to be Righteous Pavilion we got, and the Justice Pagoda. I love those names. They're so cheesy. Alrighty, friends. Thank you so much for watching. Today's episode ends here. And next episode, we will be initiating Chi into her disciplehood. I'm very, very positive that we'll be hitting that spot. Also, I plan on expanding that sect here a little bit more thoroughly. We're going to start farming demon beasts, so there's a lot of exciting things up my sleeve for the next episode. So drop me a comment down below, leave this video a like to make it more visible, or drop me a subscription if you want to stay tuned for more content. Whatever might be the case, I hope you had a great time. I hope you will have a great time, and see you soon. Goodbye.